What up, folks? I am ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Transformers Generation Select Star Convoy. That's right, my zillions. I'm getting right into this box, but who wants to see a brown shipper box? But that's how I had it in my backlog, was still in this shipper box. Here is the regular box for Star Convoy. I'm a little bit hyped on Optimus Prime right now with the news of the Haslab Omega Prime from Robots in the Skies. Felt like I needed to do some other Prime, and this was the only one in my backlog currently. So I'm like, it's time to do some Star Convoy. This is the outer little box here that you get. Very cool, I like that. And then you get another brown box, which looks awesome. I mean, if you're in the know with the Generation Selects line, then you would know what this is. I got this on TF Safari. I never was able to get the pulse order on it or whatever, but TF Safari had some in stock a while back, and I was able to pick it up. It was overseas, but you know, it is what it is. Now, this guy, it comes in this mode, and that's why I never went further than this. But we are gonna go further than this in this review. So, without any further ado, let's get to that review. And there's Star Convoy out of the package. I had to sticker this guy up. It's on the trailer on both sides. And also, I did want to mention that mine came with two sets of directions. The regular Japanese directions, and there was a set here of Chinese directions, because I guess this was the Chinese release of it, which is sort of cool. Now, if you don't know what Star Convoy is, this version is probably, I believe, the final design of Optimus Prime in the G1 continuity, in the Japanese continuity. It was from the Return of Convoy, and he was Star Convoy, which he was the only G1 toy of him was like a Micromaster base. Like, he's a big brick of a thing. It's quite awesome looking, I must say. But yeah, he was like a big brick thing, and in the continuity, which was only a comic, it was never a cartoon, you know, like Star Convoy is the final form here of Optimus Prime, and there's a whole story thing. I'm not going to get into it. But just for context of where this comes from. And also, I didn't mention at the top, this is on the Power of the Primes mold. So you're talking a few years back, I believe this came out in 2019 originally through fan channels, and then I believe there was a limited run on Pulse, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, I missed all of that, but I like I said, I did get it at TF Safari. Anywho, so you get the cab here, the trailer, and like I said, I had to sticker it up. I hate stickers. It's one of my big bugaboos, but it's a nice sticker. I just always have a hard time with stickers. And as you can see, I messed it up there. I'm gonna have to try to rework that. But whatever. It is what it is. You do have some silver on the tires. And the stickers do look good. Got some die-cast content around. This is what the top of the trailer looks like. You just get some arms here, I guess. And that's the bottom. You got a big old star there. I don't like it there. I feel like it looks kind of thin. But, you know, here's a little hitch, and that moves. So, you know, the back here, some feet. It's all right. And then the cab looks pretty decent. I mean, you do have his arms just kind of sitting there. I think that's how it is. This is kind of how it was before. I was trying to figure out if it should go down here or up. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't look so good. But this part looks decent enough. And again, the wheels look pretty good. Side here, though, looks pretty decent. Little pipe there. It's very tiny, but it's fine, I guess. I haven't looked at the Power of the Prime in quite a bit. And we're going to have to grab him for this if he's easily accessible. I don't know. He might be. The front of the cab here looks pretty good. A lot of nice silver paint. The headlights are done in a nice clean yellow. The windows look pretty good. Do see a Prime head in there of some sort. Now, these open, which is cool, and you can put the matrix in there. We had a special matrix here, a nice vac metal matrix. That is beautiful. Like, let's look at this accessory right now, shall we? Very nice. Beautifully done. And again, vac metal silver. You can see this is like a nice premium thing, you know? The Japanese stuff usually is. I don't recall how exactly this goes in here, but it goes like this. I don't want to scratch anything, but maybe maybe I should look at the directions. Okay, yes, I had it the right way. So that goes. There's a little notch there, and you'll want to get it in between here. There's a little red thing. If I could get it, I'm getting all kinds of finger marks on this, ain't I? There we go. Ta-da! Shiny! Yeah, that looks much better inside there, but overall, you know, this isn't so. I mean, I kind of like the arms down, in my opinion. I think that looks better. Does it roll? Sort of rolls. For whatever reason, this isn't rolling. Maybe something's misaligned. But the trailer part rolls nicely. And I guess, you know, we'll see about turning him into some sort of MicroMaster base shortly, too. But before we do that, how about a little size comparison with another Optimus Prime in his alt mode? And one last thing, we do get Optimus's gun, which looks really nice. Does come apart to form two guns, which is cool. I like it. It looks good. It looks the part. And just showing you this because you can store this somewhere in here. Oh, I see. You would open up this a little bit and close it around there. So you could do that. If you so desire, you can do that. And it's like, you know, a little tank now. Why not? So now that we've gotten all that squared away, let's transform our first part here, and that is the cab into a small convoy. Now, if you recall, and I honestly didn't, the Power to Prime's cab became Orion Pax, and then he powered up the power of the Primes into Optimus, which is very cool. This is just a, like, you know, small convoy, and that's kind of cool. So without any further ado, let's transform and roll out. Alright, so here's our little mini convoy, mini Optimus, and he's pretty cool. I like him. He's got yellow eyes, and that is, I don't know, I dig yellow-eyed Optimus here. Very cool. The mask is pretty excellent overall. Different, love it, more Japanese, I dig that. You know, on the back here, you do form the chest of the, like, Power to Prime's chest still, which is kind of cool, and we'll see how that works out after. The fists are weird because they don't come out all the way. He's at like a weird angle. I find that very strange, the way they did it. But it's at an angle. There's not much you can do there. But he's kind of cool overall. I mean, I like this little Optimus. He looks really good. I like the yellow here. You know, you just got to line everything right. I like his chest. That looks real good. I like that metallic. That looks very, very nice. If you noticed at the end there of the transformation, I was having a hard time tabbing this in, getting everything pressed in correctly. You know, it is what it is. It went in off camera. I needed to bring it closer to work it. Again, the yellow there. You got nice silver here, which looks really good. I like his little ribs. You know, this is just done in, you know, gray. Got more silver down here, though, at the feet. Looks pretty good. On the back, you just get some wheels. You know, not much going on in the back. But he's not bad. You know, he's not bad. And then, you know, you got the head that moves like that. Nothing going on in the body. The arms move like that. Swivel there. Got a double jointed elbow, which is cool. We saw the wrists already. There's no rotation in it at all. Kicks all the way. You know, can go back as well. Swivel there. Comes out that much. The foot does not rock, but it does go back and forth. But it is at an angle, if you noticed. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. I think he's a cool Convoy. And then here, I would say just use the smaller gun. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I can't remember. I didn't look at the directions for this part. I just went with it. I think the smaller gun like works really nice. I don't know. That's a good looking Prime. I had seen, because I did take a look at a couple of videos. I always do that because directions always are fun. And I saw a lot of looseness in a lot of folks. Mine does not have that. Now, I know a lot of folk, you know, probably did get their stuff from U.S. distribution, so I don't know. Mine came from Chinese distribution. I don't really have that. So, luck? Is it just luck? Do other people not have looseness here? You guys let me know, for those of you that picked this up, you know, a few years back, what your situation is, because I noticed a lot of folks talking about how loose this was. And it's not here, so that's cool. And there's Autobot symbols there. I didn't, and the pipes. I didn't say that, but I don't know. Good looking Prime for sure. And for your size comparison, here is the power of the Primes Orion packs that I was just talking about. This is the same. These are the same mold. It's amazing what you can do. All right, it is quite cool. I like it. Orion Pax here was pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, I do. Well, maybe it is a little loose at the knee here. Didn't notice that before. Doesn't move, but feels a little loose. So I guess maybe there is something there. Yeah, this is not as loose at all. This is like ratcheted. So yeah, there is a little looseness. I take it back, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad. They both look really good though. I really like them. Whichever way, you know, you like. I think you should be happy here. I should. It's way done. This is a retro review. It is a, you know, backlog review. Though, you know, I didn't get it that long ago. I don't think I got it last year. I think I got it the year before. But you know, still pretty cool. So the next thing to do is get Optimus Convoy into his Star Convoy mode to upgrade him using the trailer to, you know, just make him bigger. Now, I talked about there being an original Star Convoy, like, base mode, and I thought maybe this did it. Officially, there isn't. I've seen some, like, fan mods where they try to make it look like a base mode. It looks horrible. I don't think I'm even going to try to do that. So, you know, let's just get this guy into Star Convoy. So let's transform once again and roll out. Okay, so here's Star Convoy, and he's really awesome, except there is an issue that this guy has that I knew about going into this. But there is a fix for it that I've seen. You know, it doesn't have to be a Fixzilla, although it could be. So this star, for whatever reason, it's a very nice star, is supposed to go into there, but when you do, that happens. It just loves to pop out. So, the fix I've seen, you want to remove that again, and maybe I shouldn't do this on camera, but you take out this entire little piece down here, because it's just on a friction joint, like so. And then this is also, you know, like just frictioned in, and it's soft enough where you could pull it out, I guess. Now this thing is very, very thin, and if you can see in there, you see blue. I think that might be translucent plastic, so it might be a little bit thin, but you should be able to pry this out, and maybe I'll go do this with some heat because I'm a little scared to break this star. But the theory is, you take this out and then you flip it so the star, you know, is pointing from the back end here. And that, oh, actually, you know what? I think if I push it out this way, yeah, there we go. I won't need heat. Oh, oh. Please don't break on me. There we go. So, yeah. You flip it, put it back in this way. And now, when you pop this back in, it should work. But we do need, where did I put this guy? So, this, you pop back in here. Let's lock everything up here. Get this guy all the way through. And let's see if it works. Because this is, I haven't tested it. I just did it for the first time now. Alright, let's see. And it works. There you go. And you know wiser for it that this is flipped. I don't know if that was just an error, maybe. And I just flipped it out, but an error in production where they put it in the wrong spot. I don't think this is all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's still popping out on me. Did I do something else wrong? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? This is not all the way through. Like I said. Alright, let me reconfigure this off panel and we'll continue. Okay, well, I got it, but it isn't perfect. It isn't perfect. Like, even like this, it doesn't, it pops out pretty easy because, once you start fiddling with anything in the back or whatever and trying to make sure everything, like this, popping out, which is nice that it has a little thing here. See? As soon as you move something, but it does stay. It does stay. But this guy is cool looking beyond that. I mean, the star itself is really, really nice. Like, it's, gold foil, very nice. Vac metal, whatever. Very, very cool. And so is the head sculpt that has that as well. It's got silver and gold, which is great. Very, very well done. Check that out. I love this head sculpt. The silver, the gold in the middle, the silver faceplate, the blue eyes, silver up here, the overall shape of Optimus's head. Whoa. That was power of the primes. Optimus just went off my desk. I hope he's okay. He's fine. He looks okay. But it's a really great head sculpt. I really, really like it a lot. To see that this was supposed to be down. Fists was supposed to be down. There you go. That's better. But I love, the see-through windows here. They look really cool. That really cool matrix is in there. Obviously with this, you're not meant to get it out. That's fine. He has these awesome like cannon turrets on the top of his shoulders, which turn and go up and down. Really, really nice. I love the Autobot symbol with the three like military-esque lines going down, signifying his leadership, I guess. Really, really good looking. Really nice. Silver over here, silver over there, yellow. Looks good. The yellow down here at the knees look great. With the blue and the grays. The bottom of the feet are done in black. Let's zoom out a little bit. We are very close. We put the gun here. You do see some of the foil stickers on the back, which is fine. Those are all the only stickers we still see. But, it is what it is. It looks pretty good. These do not tab in. There's a little bit of tab there, but it's not enough to super hold it. But it's fine. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I mean, like, really, like, it's a really nice looking Optimus Prime. I mean, especially if you like these crazy, like, looking Japanese super robot-y deals, He doesn't have, like, super robot type wings, but, he still has that overall look. The stars really work. The guns. It's real nice. As far as articulation, the head moves like so, up and down, and goes around. The waist gets flipped. The waist does not move on this guy. That's right, because it's all, all of this going on. And I did move the stuff in the back, and then that's not good. I mean, he's gonna look great on the shelf, but then you got the shoulders that do that, and outwards, and swivel there, and then that. The wrists, I don't think move, and they do not. Remember, this is an older mold, and these move outwards like that, go forward, go back, swivel in there, and you also see hollow bits in here, which again, I feel like Parrot of Primes was like the last line where, Parrot Primes and Titan Returns, those lines were the last ones pre-Legacy. Once we got to Legacy stuff, everything started getting a lot better. And I think, though, a lot of folks didn't give Legacy a chance because of, stuff like this. But this is pretty good. That wiggle waggles and moves forward and back. So that's pretty good. It's of this era, it's fine. Like, it is what it is. I, collected this line heavily that, this mold came from. This is a little more premium. I keep pressing this button back here, and maybe that's why. This kind of helps when you press it, say that flip down. It, like, kind of loosens this to be able to pull it out better. So, yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. But otherwise, I think he's pretty good looks-wise. And for size comparisons, once again, let's just bring the original version of the mold here, and it's really, really nice. This was like a really cool along the lines of like a masterpiece MP10 type mold, you know what I'm saying? It had that like look to it, even though obviously it's not. But here is the, the new version, the newer version, and, the updated. And you can see, what's different. They changed a lot, like the legs and, the torso and all of this. This is the same. The arms are pretty much the same, except the, obviously the symbols are different to signify different things. This guy has some stickers on him too. Different stickers that came with the actual thing, which is good. I prefer that. I don't know why Japanese love to, make us do it. It's that model kit culture, I think. I don't love that. Let the professionals do it. And if it's messed up when I get it, at least it wasn't on me. The one thing I'll say is this guy's not as loose in the legs, which this guy is. And I had heard otherwise. I had heard this guy had the more looser things. I don't know if that was just in the, the smaller modes, but I think as far as the final combined piece, which is the way I'm gonna keep it, this guy is way looser. So I mean, way tighter, which is nice. But there you go. And a quick reset, just to feature these other two that I was gonna bring in. So you can see him with some very interesting different Optimi, and the one that kind of made me want to even do an Optimus review right now, and that's the new version of this that's hopefully coming out next year. And my final thoughts, looks wise, this thing is beautiful. It is a great remold of the Power Prime's Optimus. This is perfect. I really like this. This is a very cool design for Optimus, one that a lot of folks don't know about, and it's got a very interesting history, but this is a really cool toy version of that, in the sort of modern era. Again, it came out a few years back, and it's on an older mold now, but it's a big chunky mold. It's a real good leader class mold, and I appreciate that, like a real leader class mold, so it looks really good. I mean, the metallic bits are fantastic. I love the the vac metal star on his head and on his chest. It is a pain in the butt though. It is. Even with the quote-unquote fix, I still get some popping out, but that's because these things like to pop out, and you gotta push it forward and then it pops it out. So as you can see, on its own, it's not really popping out, which is good. But with the good, there's bad, right? I mean, with the bad, this is the good, and the good is really good. It's really nice. And there you go. I'll leave it at that. It's kind of half-half. Because the annoying things are actually really annoying to me. But overall, it's not bad. And the base mode Optimus is very nice too. I'm never gonna see him again because I got it for Star Convoy here. But it is really cool. And there you have it. Alright, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection with some Transformers. Until next time, peace out, peeps.